Hey, Shalom. This is the brother Elad coming back at you with another one. Giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh by Shem Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutation to the Akim pushing his truth with sincerity and charity, risking their lives for freedom to do so. And this is going to be a response or somewhat commentary or reaction to the movie Smile 2, of which I just came from seeing. It's a late night movie. And let me just say, it was a good movie. It was a good movie. I like movies that make me think about it afterwards, But the spirit came upon me to really just put some precepts to this movie. So I want to talk about the absolute terror, right? So this is Job 18, verse 14. It says, "And his confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, and it shall bring him to the king of terrors." Right? Because the Most High, which his name is Yahweh, and his son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus, his name is Yahweh Shai. But the Lord, right, king of terrors. It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the Most High. Let's get that. Fearful thing to fall. Right? I usually have these precepts lined up. That's how I do it. But I'm just trying to get it off of me while the spirit is. I'm trying to get these precepts out there. So this is Hebrews 10:31. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God. Right? So watching that movie and reacting to just, I'm gonna be honest with you, I've never known. And this is some stuff that Edom can conjure up in his movies, or whether it was a Jake director or Edomite director, Edomite being so-called white people, or Jake being the true children of Israel, so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. Whether this director was a heathen nation or whatever nation they were from, I'm just assuming it was Esau, Edom, but this imagery that they can conjure up with their CGI and their stuff, it has nothing on the Lord. It has absolutely nothing on the Lord. And to know that after seeing that movie and seeing how bones could be twisted and broken in certain ways and torn, I've never even imagined certain ligaments being. It was that graphic, I say. Seeing this right here, it was graphic. And the fearful thing about it is to know that the Lord could put a spirit on you to do this to you. And that's what makes it even more terrifying, because this movie ain't got nothing on the Lord. Nothing, bro. Nothing. Hey, the scriptures say he's a terrible God. That's in the Psalms. I gotta find it. Right? I believe it's in the Psalms. It got to be in the Psalms. So bear with me for a moment. It might be one of these. Psalm 66:5. Come see the works of Yahweh. He is terrible in doing toward the children of men. Right. That's not the one I wanted. I know great and terrible is the one I want. That's the one I want. That's the one I'm looking for. And I believe it's in the song, so bear with me. Let them praise thy great and terrible name, for it is holy. Psalms 99 and verse 3. I don't think that's the one I want, but you get the point. All right, Nehemiah 4:14, and I looked and rose up and said to the nobles, to the rulers, and the rest of the people, be ye not afraid of them. Remember the Lord, which is great and terrible, and fight for your brethren, your sons, your daughters, your wives, your houses. Okay, yeah. Hey, man, the Lord is the king of terrors, man. You don't want no parts of this. You don't want no smoke with the Lord. Hey. And I thought about an example in the scriptures of what happened with, if you don't know anything about the Smile saga, the Smile series, basically it's a demon that hop on these people and it bug them out. And I got to get that bug out scripture. um uh what's it, plague of the mind, plague of the heart, give me anything, right? Sirach 25 and 13, also known as Ecclesiasticus, Sirach 25 and 13, give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of woman. So that plague of the heart is goes into your mind. The heart is the lob, the mind, right? And basically what was happening in this movie was the demon would attach to a host and would jump from person to person and will bug them out first and feed off of their emotion and feed off of their basically give them madness, right? Extreme amount dopes of madness. And one of the terrifying parts about it that stuck out the most to me per se was the false interpretation of reality, the seeing things that's not really there, or hearing things that's not really there, and being the way the character was so out of concept with time. Like, blink once and it's broad daylight, and then blink twice and then it's like night, dark, pitch black. Hey, whoo-wee, whoo. Forgive me, I just came from watching that movie. I'm finna go watch some cartoons, cause and yeah, I mentioned this movie. As soon as I got into the spirit about the reaction to it, I thought of an example in the scripture, and I wanted to say these precepts first. But remember, Judas Iscariot betrayed the Lord, and he killed himself. He killed himself so the Lord could put the spirit on you to really jack yourself up in ways that you didn't even know you could be jacked up. To see that, like, I've seen blood and horrific stuff before. This is not my first time watching a movie, but it's the concept, it's the parts of this movie that for me it's like, dang, new fear unlocked. Like, the Lord is already terrifying alone. But to know that the Lord created evil spirits. He created demons or unclean spirits, or what you call, right? Evil spirits, right? Spirits, there are spirits created for vengeance. So let's get it. Bear with me, I'm sorry. I usually have my precepts just lined up. Sirach 39 and 28. There be spirits which are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Them is plural, so there are spirits, yes, and it says spirits plural, S, created for vengeance, that appease who made them? The Most High, the Father of spirits. The scriptures say he's the Father of spirits, man. Man, bro. Like, I've seen movies that's bloody and gory and horrific and distorted and contorted body things, and the punctures and all kinds of lacerations and very uncomfortable areas and abrasions and what you call eviscerations with the guts just spilling out. But the brutality I've seen in this movie, along with the bugged out mindset, it just, man, fear the Lord. Fear the Lord. It's the beginning of wisdom. Lord willing, this was edifying. Forgive me if I'm just like a little, just got from watching that movie. And yeah. Close it out with giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Shalom.